chair. Hey, Chucker. Turn the volume down. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I don't have a microphone on. I forgot to charge them. So I'm just kind of working on a chair. I very seldom go live, so said the heck with it. Try it once. Best $44 I ever spent. Hey, Miss Francis, welcome in. Hey, Michael. Is it lunchtime already? Gee whiz, it is, isn't it? Well, that time flies when you're having fun. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. Let me know if you can't. Working on the chair, trying to, hello, Suzanne. Cool. Rounding over the corners. I should have done it when I put it together, but I didn't. This thing turned out really nice. I'm really happy, really happy with it. It's a lot better than a little short guy. Hey, Joanne. I got into the little short guy, and Sandy had to help me out. A little bit. not too bad. I can bear say it's not too bad, it's not too good. Getting a little bit of rain. We haven't had much rain. It's been hot, hot, hot again. Heat index has been over 100 every day for the last week. But I'm sure everybody else is getting the hot weather too. So. Especially you guys down south, Alabama, South Carolina. You guys are probably burning down there. I tell you what, I don't know if any of you guys have bought any treated material lately. This is undoubtedly the wettest stuff that I have ever bought. It is crazy. When I clamped some of this stuff down with my little clamps, the water was coming up around the clamp edge. Big Max, my brother up north. Big Max, I'm going to make something out of the material one of these days. I've been planing some of it down and getting it kind of squared up, and I've got like 2, 4, 5, like 6 or 7 pieces over there that I'm working on trying to get squared up. I'm not real sure what I'm going to make, but we'll make something. I don't know if you guys are subscribed to him, but Sean at Determined to DIY. Check him out. He kind of surprised me this morning with some posts. I'm really grateful to him. He's a good guy. He does some really cool stuff. He does some nice work. Get you one, I think it was $44 total. Got shrouds for dust collection, which I was using, but I'm not right now. And it has a plunge base. Got it off of Amazon. One of the best little purchases I ever made. Put the 1/4 inch round over on it, which should make it look a lot better when I get it. See what we got in here. I've seen Suzanne, Woodchucker, Cindy. How you doing, Cindy? Cindy, if I remember right, is in South Africa. And it's winter time for her. She posted picture the other day of snow. Johnny, This Francis, Big Macs. The land. Oh. John Ricker. How you doing, John? Anyway. I'm doing what I can reach down here, and then I'll put the rest of it. I'll set it up on the table and do it. I think it turned out good. I like it. Kind of messed up on a couple places, but Blue Dog, buddy. He's my buddy. He'll come down sometimes when the machines are running, but he's not much of a machine guy. See, Ricker, that's what happens when you get old. You get a chair like that, you roll around on the floor. Because you can't stand up long enough because your hips hurt. Yeah. Hey, Grubby. That you. Nice. Everybody's here. Thank you for coming. I've done cleaned up once in here today. A mess I had been from making a chair. So anyway, what's everybody up to today besides work? My buddy Old Path in there. You put wheels on your shop stool. Try to kill him. That's funny. I'll tell you what, John. I'm not exaggerating. That chair saves me a lot of pain. I can get stuff down on the floor and wheel around it and do stuff, and seems like my hips get worse every day. I don't know. There's Old Path. Old Path had his Bible study last night. It was good. Teaching the Maccabees. I'm still learning all that stuff. He gets aggravated because I don't say nothing, but I'm listening. I'm trying to take it all in. Anyway, I'm gonna swing this around and show you guys the front of it. I know if you watch the video, you see this. I'll show it to you anyway. You can see the front. I had the wrong daggone bit in and I punched holes through the front of it. But it's gonna be alright. So now I'm just kind of like taking it around in the corners over with that round over bit. Like I said, I should have done it when I was building it. I didn't. I got the arms. I'm gonna try to get as much as the seat as I can and the back. Do a little bit of sanding on it. When it's treated material, like I said, that stuff is wet. You can touch it and you can feel the water in it. So it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I can't change the material I buy. If I could, I would. And you guys that build this stuff, you know, sometimes you're building it for a customer and they don't understand that you got to do what you got to do with the material you got. Hey, Deneen. Y'all check out Deneen's channel up in Canada, or Alaska, Canada. Woo. She had posted booths and beautiful lake pictures. She's always posting beautiful scenery. Check her out. Thank you, Suzanne. Yeah, that's what I mean, John. I've never showed you guys where I store my clamps. You've seen all my other shop, but never seen my clamps. I put them up on the store rafters. If you can see them all. But yeah, we clamp it down, John, and the water was oozing out of the boards. And I mean, really evident that, I have worked in material like that all my life, building pole barns and other things with my father-in-law. That undoubtedly was the wettest treated material that I've ever came across in my life. It was unbelievable. And it wasn't just one piece. It was just about every daggone piece I got into. It's what made it weird. I mean, it wasn't weird, I guess. It just made it obnoxious trying to deal with that crap. Cat, we're right there. I not have Deneen as a the moderator, I do not. Take care of that. There we go. There you go. Yeah, it was nuts, John. I was like, I never had that wet before. Well, I know you deal with some of it because, like you said, your bee traps and stuff like that. I mean, that is unbelievable. Little chair roll around here where I can actually sit and look at the camera. Oh, that's it. Tear down the cob house, as my dad would say. I have a collection of so much stuff. Some of it I use a lot. So, hey Billy. So I try to keep it all close and organized, but everybody knows how that works. If y'all haven't checked Kat's page out lately, check her page out. She's got a little shop she's working on. She's gonna be making some sawdust before too long, which I'm looking forward to see what she does. There's Hunter, Welding Carry. Hunter's been learning how to TIG weld. Any of you guys out there know how to TIG weld? That's what Hunter's done. I'm not good at it. I can do it, but I'm not good at it. I'm the MIG guy. Give me the trigger, give me a gun, I'll pull the trigger and make the weld. Yeah. Plywood. Plywood out driving around. Showing everybody the idiots that drive in Ohio what they drive like. We deal with it every day, don't we, Plywood? I've been to a lot of states. I think we got the worst drivers in the world here. Johnny, when you doing another live? Guys haven't checked him out, check out Johnny's lathe crafts. He makes pins, bowls, all kinds of stuff. Yeah. I was in the edge of New York, Cat. That's all I can speak for, just the edge of New York, but Ohio drivers are terrible. Francis, I am about 25 miles east of Cincinnati, Ohio. Northeast, actually. I'm northeast. You got a class to driving school, Chucker? Yeah, old Path, you've been through Cincinnati, you know how our drivers are. They're insane. Of course, you drove a truck, you probably know where all the crazy drivers are at. Plywood, drove a truck, so he's familiar with that stuff too. That's Suzanne. She's a bit torn between working on her she shed or completing orders. Do so many hours here, so many hours there. Just kind of split up a little bit. Easy for me to say. Florida's the worst driver's cat. Again, I've just been in the tip of Florida. I've not been much farther in the state. My son James and granddaughter Sophia went down there. They had a lacrosse tournament down there, and he drove down there. So he never said anything about it, but Greece in Tennessee, the worst driver. I've been through Tennessee a few times, John. I never. Of course, there's always one spot, I guess. Hey Perry, thanks for stopping in, buddy. I've always heard people talk about Georgia, driving through Atlanta, Georgia. That was one of the worst places to drive through. That and Chicago. Now, I drove around Chicago to Wisconsin a couple times. Never actually been in it, but yeah, Atlanta's insane. That's what I've heard. We always went around Atlanta. My dad would go on vacations and stuff, and he would take off and just go places. And he went around Atlanta, and I went down there for something. I went around Atlanta because I heard too many horror stories. I didn't want to be part of the. Everybody's agreeing Atlanta's bad. The watermelon loop. The watermelon 500. Is that the 6 lanes wide stuff? Oh, bad. I heard about that stuff. I don't know. See you, Chucker. Wow. Well, guys, I'm up to 386 subscribers. Yeehaw! I'm doing good. Francis, you got a lead foot? Where are you at, Miss Francis? I don't think I've ever asked or seen anybody say. Kansas City. Awesome. That's where, well, I don't know exactly, but Knuckles is out there in Missouri somewhere. I was going to ask you about that, Suzanne. Is that the 22.5 tons? Is that the ones they call deuce and a halves? I mean, I remember the saying, but I didn't know which truck it was. Ah, trying to keep up, make sure I get out, catch the chat. up to something outdoors. Thanks for stopping in. Born and raised in North Carolina. I had a good friend in high school. He originally came from North Carolina. We lived in Hillsboro, which is about 30, 40 miles east of where I'm at right now. Grew up there, and his family was from Cherokee, North Carolina. And kind of after high school and stuff, he kind of graduated back to there, and I haven't heard nothing out of him in 30 years. It's kind of crazy when you're like in school like that. You got best friends, and you do a lot together, and when you get older, you kind of grow away from them, get away from them, or whatever. Cherokee's a beautiful place these days. I remember going down there when I was a kid. My dad vacationing down there, and they had a powwow down there one time when we went, and it was awesome watching the Native Americans, Indians, whatever you want to say, however political correct now, do their thing with their dances and their drums and stuff. It was awesome. I love that stuff. If you guys don't subscribe to Hiking with Jackie Boy, check out Kevin's channel, Hiking with Jackie Boy. If you like the Indian, Native American stuff, he does a lot of that stuff. He goes to a lot of powwows, and it's really cool. I love that stuff. That's awesome. I love it. I really do. Those are something special. Oh, there's a little shop not too far from here that Sandy visits once in a while. It's called Spirit Winds, and they have a lot of Native American stuff, and we go in there and I just walk around in awe at some of it. Some of those they made, and I like it. It's fun. I bought several CDs, Native American flute and drum music. It's just relaxing to listen to that stuff to me. I haven't been down Cherokee in probably 55 years now. Hey, Pine. Welcome in, buddy. Hope everybody can hear me. I didn't charge up my microphone. Forgot. Thanks, Perry. I don't think my little microphones are working half the time anyway, the way they act. It's not a camera, Suzanne. It's a tablet. I use that tablet for everything, and of course you can see my laptop there, but that it's a tablet. It's done okay by me. I've thought about getting a camera, and I'm like, well, as long as the tablet's doing good, whatever. But I record all my little videos and everything with it. I've had no problem with it at all. Yeah, I was looking at stuff too, Suzanne, and I'm like, I make stuff, but I'm not like you guys. You guys are more technical. You do more cool stuff. I just cut squares and corners and 45s and stuff like that, and just jack stuff together with screws. So I don't really need a good camera. You guys that carve and chainsaw carve and do the lathe stuff. You guys are pretty technical for me to do. I mean, I've done some lathe work, but there is no way that I can do what Johnny does, LJ, Grumpy. Grumpy does them little things. I mean, it's. Kat, are you officially out of Ohio now and with your dad up in New York? I was going to ask you that the other day when I seen you on somebody's live and forgot. I don't know about that, Suzanne. Mark, doing a straight line, you got a instrument in your hand that helps you draw that straight line. It's not too technical. uh, you guys see stuff with your eyes is unbelievable. I can't. Wood in the storage unit to move. Well, that's not too bad. You can put that in your little shack. Cut squares, glue them together. Exactly, John. Exactly. That's what we do. Cut stuff on the saw, glue it together, cut it back the way you want it, and you're done. I don't know. I've done it for years, so it's just my biggest thing is getting something in my head and making it. I can look at something and make it, but to come up with an idea to make something is where I have my say. I'll scrap her. There she is. You cussed more than anything you carved. Oh, I love it. See, Michael ought to be a good woodworker because Michael's a welder, and to me, welding and woodworking are kind of like that because you're kind of doing the same thing, or you're just putting it together different. Yeah, he done good with these mushrooms. I always did. I started. My dad used to buy houses and fix them up, resell them back in the day, back in the '70s, '60s, '70s. That's kind of how I got started at woodworking. Then I started dating Sandy, and Sandy's dad was a carpenter. He built houses and pole barns and such, and worked for him. And we done that through the '70s, into the '80s, and then I kind of jumped out of there and went to work at a gray iron foundry, making a little bit more money, and then that place shut down. I went back to carpentry, and then I finally got into welding about 1990, and that's where I was at till I retired. So, but I've always played carpenter, woodworker with the wood stuff. Always had saws and stuff, making stuff for Sandy, Christmas time, whatever. Yeah, it's I like it. I gotta shave. Looking like freaking Santa Claus again. But any of you guys that's subbing to my channel want to build that chair, let me know. Email me if you need a plan or something, or you need to know something. Just email me. Our email's in the about section. A lot of you's already got my email, so Santa Claus is a woodworker, yeah. So these elves. I wonder if Sandy would count as an elf. She's only 4'10". I wonder if I can count her as an elf. Yeah, we're like the odd couple. She's 4'10". I'm 6'1". Are you an elf too? Name. Sandy's family's all small. They're. I don't think there's a one of them, maybe 5'2", maybe. But they're all short. And when I go to the family reunion, I feel like a jolly green giant because I'm like above everybody else. Really awkward. Did you, old Pat, did you use that pattern just going with all 2x4s instead of 1x4s on the seats and stuff? Santa's a slave driver. I've seen that, John. Make short jokes all the time. I'm always asking Sandy what she wants to be when she grows up. Cool, old Pat. Yeah, Dad, thanks. Oh, I'm supposed to have mine by August the 8th. I'll let you know. I'll email you. I'll owe you some, and I owe Bobby Build It. I think that's all I owe. I think everybody else I've made up getting stickers to. You put her stuff down. Yeah. Sandy's got this little ladder she keeps with her kids all the time. That or say, when you get up, can you come and get this? Hey, what can I say? The 11th, coming to the 11th of August, 46 years. And we went together for 4 years during high school. We were like high school, whatever you want to call them. So we're going on 50 years together. All the trials of living with short people. That's right, John. He missed. I got you, cat. Hey, I'll take you something outdoors. I'll take one. I'll put it on the cabinet. You've probably seen my, if you on the channel, seen my videos of the cabinet. Yeah, Scrapper is like, we don't know anything else besides each other. She was the baby in the woods, and I was the wolf, I guess. But yeah, just email me. It's just like the channel name. It's Ray and Sandy's Woodworking at gmail.com. Hey, that's something, if you guys are subscribing to each other, make sure you go in and leave a comment on a short or something. If you don't, your subscription will not stick to that channel. Now, I've learned this kind of the hard way with other people subscribing to me and stuff. So make sure you go and say something. That way your subscription sticks. I mean, you don't have to say nothing. I guess as long as you leave a smiley face and a thumbs up or whatever, just as long as they know that you were there and that. Michael, you're like what, 6'3", something like that? You're pretty tall. Thank you, Scriber. So it's 2001, OPA. 24 years. All right, Perry, thanks for stopping in. You have a blessed day, man. Cool. Perry's little cardinal turned out really nice. It looked really good. I seen it this morning. Suzanne, if you guys haven't seen, she's doing an axe that's phenomenal. I used to have a friend, Suzanne, who reminded me, I've been thinking about that. He used to do acid etching on glass. I don't know if it's the same type of thing what you're doing with your steel or not, but he done me a bingo helmet in an ashtray 30 years ago, and I still have it. He's like you guys. He can draw. I mean, he's really good at it, and he's always doing stuff. And Michael, he was a welder. That man could weld chewing gum wrappers together. I never seen a welder that good. He's really, really good. 9-volt batteries and salt water. Okay. That is very interesting. I'd like to learn how to do that, but I got too many irons in the fire now. All right, Johnny, take care, brother. See you on your next live or whatever you come out with. That'd be cool, Suzanne, yeah. You should have the moderator status up to outdoors. It shows it on my screen anyway. There's Kevin. There they is, guys. Subscribe to Hiking with Jackie Boy. He puts out some really cool videos. If you like powwows, scenic hikes, subscribe to Kevin. Hiking with Jackie Boy. I love watching his channel. He's always done something. Had Jackie Boy on there this morning. Reminded me of my dog barking at other dogs along the trail. So it was good. Oh, you can't. That's a good thing. It was the Bible study last night. That's what done it. You know something, plywood, I done stick, but I'm not super good at it. I can get stuff together and it won't break apart. But I never could do, and the sub arc, I've never even tried that. But like I said, I'm the wire guy. Old MIG welder. I know it's not too technical. It's just pull the trigger and go back and forth on it. Yeah, right, Michael? When you could take that wire and lay it down like a stack of dimes, what we always called it, that's, and you're welding half-inch material or better, and you're fillet welding and welding over top of that 2 or 3 times, and you get that last weld to look perfect. To me, I felt good doing that stuff. I loved it. Yeah, Kevin, you'll like Suzanne's channel. Make sure you check her out. She's doing some really neat stuff for service people, and Suzanne is a service person. Kevin just retired, by the way. It was like maybe around the first of the year or something. So he joined the crowd of the retirement people. Billy's in the old crowd. Plywood. Knuckles just went live, so yeah, it kind of makes Ugly Wells look good. That's right. There you go, Dan. You and Kevin got something in common. He's Lone Star State. There you go. Cat got the link up for him. But yeah, guys, I just messed around today. I know I don't do too many lives. Where's isn't Mike making stuff in he from Texas too? Thank you, Kat. Appreciate that. Oh, Willie in Austin? Yeah, that's what I thought he was from Texas. I think Woodchucker's what, in Arizona? If I remember right. All right, Michael, you have a good day, man. We'll catch you on another live somewhere too hot. There's Steve, our other lathe master. Steve's been making bowls and Christmas ornaments and got to put new bearings in his lathe before too long. He's making so much stuff. Just working on the chair, Steve, on the Adirondack I made, sanding it down a little bit. Not doing nothing a whole lot. It's too dang on hot. I'm in the basement. It's not too bad. Upstairs is hot, even with the air conditioner running. So, I think Dan from Elegance. And now Dan, he's in Pennsylvania. I know pretty close where he's at. He's pretty close to Erie, Pennsylvania. Ever made a solar lantern? No. Sounds interesting. You just call us, John. If they come down, we'll come down, back you up. See that, guys? Steve's going live at 3 p.m. Central Time to make some more ornaments. He's making all kinds of ornaments. Check him out if you get a chance. Troll me. I hope all you guys are subscribed to Ricker. If not, you're missing Bobby. Well, Bobby's the band. Bobby's got to eat his lunch by himself, though. He's not allowed to eat with anybody. Don't know if I could come here or not. Alright, guys, I've been on here for an hour. Bent your ear long enough. Thanks for everybody stopping in. If you haven't done it, hit the like button on your way out. Catch Steve at 3, making Christmas ornaments. I'm not sure John's going live anytime soon or not. Looking forward to Kat getting her shop going, doing some videos. Kevin, good to see you too. Old Path. Kat, throw your link up there for Miss Francis real quick. Thank you, Matthew. Billy, we'll see you on the next one for sure. But they're I can't do it because I'll lose my live. For Cat, Miss Francis couldn't find it. There you go. There you go, Miss Francis. Thank you, Cat. I will see you later, bud. Well, all right, everybody. Have a good day. And thanks for everybody stopping in. Thanks for support. Thanks for watching my stupid videos. So, we'll see you next time.